Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander. Last time we shut down the Krull portal, we did some things over here. The Corzin envoys came here and talked to us, but they're actually going home, so we don't actually need to go. We don't need to take our ships home. So I'm going to go ahead and redirect our fleet to Pavo. Oh, they're coming to Pavo anyway, so sure, might as well. Massive bio readings emanate from in and around New Terra, with the Krull like using the formal capital as a kind of spawning ground. Okay, so where is New Terra? Hello, ooh. The Xlar. That must be the Xlar homeworld over there. That'll be the Corzin consensus over there. Diplomacy, guys. Holy god. Upgrade the fleet. Be a tier 2 ship hangar, tier 2 starship. A lot of pirate stuff. 50 days to deal with the Okay, let's go deal with the Pavo. Let's do that. Okay, let's go over here first of all. That's kind of important. Commander's old. Freehold's fleet made contact with the colony at Pavo, patching you through now. We barely believed it when you caught your signal, Commander. At first we thought you were another one of those alien things. Thank God that wasn't the case. We caught a distress signal from Betelgeuse 3. Let's just say, whatever those things are, they have no regard for sentient life. We have a fully stocked and functional colony here, Commander. Consider it at your disposal. We're not going to lie, most of us would prefer to be evacuated to that station of yours, but if you need us here, we can pull any Federation refugees we encounter from the area. Okay, we're grabbing crew. You guys generate crew over time. Okay. That's fine. We're going to swing back and pick that up as well. Okay, the Xlar have arrived. Sir, a Xlar ambassador has arrived in your system. They're claiming to be from the Xlar Yanthu Directorate. Must be a new government that was taken over. I'll put them through now. Federation Commander, greeting from the Honorable Xlar Xanthu Directorate. With your constant laughing and the 6 eyes and the horns. It seems as though the biological superweapon you were clearly developing has gotten loose and is rapidly proliferating across Federation space. We hope you have learned not to pursue such folly in the future. Those aliens, you think we made them? As some kind of weapon? Oh really, you expect us to think you weren't breeding monstrous flesh beasts? To release on our empire in your secret quest for galactic domination? No? Oh fine then, don't admit your charade. I promise you, our famed Xlar Yanthu bioweapons experts will eventually capture one of those creatures and expose the Federation fingerprints all over its genetic code. Wait, Xlar Yanthu? Is that what you're called now? What of the Xlar Norch? How dare you mention that name of the dreaded subspecies? We vaporized the last of them weeks ago. I was to say years. Weeks ago! The Xlar Norch ascendancy was a historic blight on our race. One that many lives were sacrificed to end. Frankly, they made the Xlar Yutosh look like the Xlar Tagalok. Tagak-tok. Well, that cleared that up. One final warning. Do not approach or interfere with any Xlar territories or colonies. Unlike the Xlar Norch and Xlar Kaduro, may they all roast in the great hellfires of Slakthris, the Xlar Yanthu Directorate wishes no outside contact with any race. Do not intervene in our affairs, Terran. Fine. Well, that's just dandy. Okay, the pirates are coming. Okay, so we need to swing by there and the part. Okay, right, fine. Pick up the supplies. Can we head back now? Yes, head back. Oh, whoa, stop. Yes, understood. Pause. Return fleet. I thought you automatically were returning home. It appears the dark matter has unlocked potential. It appears if we oscillate the neutrino capacitor, we could... Okay, well it appears that if we oscillate the neutrino capacitor, we might be able to initiate a dark matter reaction that could result in extra dark matter. It could also result in a massive meltdown and destroy the entire chamber, and to be honest, I don't know if our crew has the expertise to make this change. Well, leave it alone for now. We're losing crew, right? Yeah, it's bombarding us with crew. Let's not let that happen. Hey guys, what up? Battlefleet Alpha launch. Launch anyway. Let's even get more players in flight. Spray and pray! Bravo, pirate, even you have some worth. Wow, all of them are new. Okay, can you just instantly just cauterize that? We could instantly cauterize that just to heal up. We could just upload virus as well. Upload virus! Actually, yeah, what do you guys like? You are vulnerable to propulsion engines down, okay. So you can go for a... Well, let's focus on one at a time, shall we? Harass is going to exploit this, so let's just exploit the bottom one. Bam! You did, son. Deconstruct, 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 deconstruct. Broadside salvo. You know what? Repair overtime for you. Repair drone overdrive. Missed. That was not a miss, but that'll do. We can warp the atomic structure. Actually, yeah, let's speed you up as well. Quickened, okay. Speed up. And we can harass the second guy. At which point we're gonna deconstruct that guy. Bam. Good. That's kind of exactly what I wanted to. Can I disable you as well? Good. And you're disabled, which is going to help us a lot more. Cauterize the hull. And you will just harass as well. Couldn't quite finish the repairs. That harass was too effective. Achievement unlocked, Bandit Hunter. Gained Fast and Furious, ship combat speed +3. Okay, good. Fine and dandy. Okay. Let us head back. Okay. Crewman Crichton. Crewman Crichton is experienced +4% hull. Okay. And we did that. Yeah, we did that already. Okay, good. You're full on fuel, correct? Yeah, you're full on fuel. Actually, in which case, we'll just redirect you to there. Boop. Pick up the fuel. Leave the system. Head home. Bam. Okay, we got plenty of fuel. Right. Who was doing what where? Starbase time. Okay. You work on that. It's going to take you 6 days. Work on that. That's going to take a lot of stuff. It also requires a level 4 officer, so that's a bit too much for me. A ship repair bay. We could create ourselves a fuel plant. Or a cadet barracks. Cadet barracks... Okay, so let's research cadet barracks as well. So Starbase, Dark Matter multiplier, Materials multiplier, Officer Academy, Cadet Barracks is going to be right next to the Officer Academy. That works well. Okay, what about you? Okay, we can't make anything of special use there. A diatherm reactor probably wouldn't go amiss, to be honest. We're almost out of power, so let's build that there as well. Oh, we have some level 4s. So, okay, we'll start exploring some of these guys as well. So, 6 days. Let's exploring this end. 5 days, okay. Right, so we got some days to spare. And then we should go after those guys, actually. So let's the time tick down. Okay, so while your crew was clearing the room for construction, a large shelled Myrmidon bursts through one of the... As if an opposing wall responds, your crew detected... They seem to have separated a parent creature from its nest. Attack. Bludgeoning. Okay, so what do you got? Grow Spike. Okay, you're vulnerable to psionic, resistant to physical. Ironically, this is not... fine. Okay. Roll. Are you immediately dead? No, you're not immediately dead. That's good. We can stun the guys. We can try to blind him. Well, let's go drone takedown on Daddy. Drone takedown on the Daddy. He's poisoned. Okay, fine. Inflicts exposed, exploits blinded. Well, let's try that again. Drone attacks. You're exposed, which means you're taking more damage, which is ideal. And you exploit the explodes to deal more damage. Good. Ow, ow, ow. Right, we'll go for the, try to stun people. I'm confused, but they're stunned. So... Really? Go for the bleeding, then. Okay, at least you're bleeding as well. And we will... Mine toss. Porcupine. Increased resistance to bleeding with physical damage. You're gonna die next turn, as are you, actually, so... We'll do what we can. Okay, you're really resistant. You're actually stupidly resistant to beam and physical damage. So... You're in a critical condition. I can't repair anyone else. I can only repair myself. %. Come on! You're hibernating, which is gonna kill. Okay, so let's finish. Okay, you're dead. Brilliant. You're fantastic. You died. Let's inflict exposed. So you're gonna take more damage. You can exploit the exposed to deal more damage, and we will try to blind you as well. Okay, you're critical. That's actually fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. It means that you're bleeding as well. Let's try to mind toss again. Oh, dodged. Oh, this guy evaded. Beautiful. You evaded as well. That's not good. You took the damage. 100% hit. Drone takedown. Good. Both my guys are very badly wounded, but hey, they're alive. That's the key thing. They cleared the room. Okay, good. Okay, so they've cleared out. Good. Situation down in the materials multiplier. It's Cadet O'Brien, sir. He was in the multiplier while doing maintenance in the quantum particle discriminator when the system suddenly came back online and loaded him for multiplication. As you know, the multiplier loads all matter into the photonic nanoarray before it can multiply, and while we didn't think it would load living matter, well, it appears that it can. That's the interesting part. The way we see it, we have three options. We could just leave him in the system and there would be no risk of any explosion. However, we also believe that we should be able to safely unload him with only a small chance of something going wrong. This is like, we could try to multiply O'Brien. I have to try. Come on. It took a few days to calibrate all the settings, but we'll wonder what was going to happen. Okay, come on. Cadet Barracks is now on. Let's show the location. And as is that as well. Okay, so that's now. We got extra power. Brilliant. Right, you. Recruit crew. Adds 5 crew. Okay, we can add more and more crew as time goes on. Fine. Physical training. Increases their health in ground combat by 15. Damage by 30%. Speed to 43. Aiming to 74. And increases their evasion to 1. That's interesting enough. It's cool. It's definitely an interesting build. Can you build anything useful? No, we cannot. It's okay. Good, good, good. You're almost done. What we're going to do is we're going to wait for the... Once you're done here, I'm actually going to build the... Ooh, hello. Oh, we can do... Ooh. Hello. That's actually way more interesting. Okay, so what do we have? We have ourselves the Rogue. Enforcer upgrade. Improves the rogue's aim and hull. Improves the rogue's damage and evasion. Knight's aim and speed. Hull and damage. Acolyte. Damage and speed. Aim and evasion. Okay. Or faster ship construction as well, but at the moment, I wanted... I want to see if I can build a ship, you know? I wanted to see if I could build the, Oh, good point. Is there a limit to... Whoa. Whoa! That was weird. I crashed the desktop for some reason. Starship construction. Okay, that's better. Can I build a Federation shuttle? Start. Yep, just build it. Just build a Federation shuttle. That's all we care about right now. I want to have a Federation shuttle that can just dart around these places, because that's full. And that's full, you know. I want a small little guy who's just going to run around and capture things for me. Okay. Situation in the Officer Academy. While researching key officer cognition and pedagogical theory, Santiago Lecter discovers that they had a recent ancestor who performed untoward experiments on their comrades, sometimes with horrifying results. He either dwells on it, or takes a long space fight to clear his head. Just dwell on it. Self-loathing begins to take hold. Oh, for God's sake. Well, that's great, isn't it? Okay. Uh-oh, the students at the Academy managed to get their hands on one of the top secret Federation teachers' manual and are horrified at the actual survival statistics referred to. It's led to crisis morale. Fund an immediate rewrite. Santiago immediately gets to work assembling a new edition of the offending manual, this time covering up the more negative portions of the previous text with skillful euphemisms. The concerned officer trainees take the bait. Well, okay, fine. How long until you actually get this... Okay. Can you please just get a move on? Okay, right, you're done. No officers for you at the moment. You're kind of no officers. You're the Gopher. You are literally the Gopher, because that's your job. Okay, cleared out a section, hooray. Can you get the damn officer? There's been an explosion in the materials multiplier chamber. Oh, great. The O'Brien experiment was a disastrous failure. We've managed to contain the damage. The damage is destroyed. You lost the crew. It'll take days to clean up the mess and rebuild the materials multiplier. Damn it, O'Brien. Damn it, O'Brien. Okay. Can you just finish the officer, please? All I want is my officer. Okay. Hooray! Show location. Okay, what have we got? We have Talisha Mickelson. Backstab maneuver. Into the fray. Weapon supercharge. Slice and dice. Targeting assistance. Tear gas. Stealth. Talisha Tasha Mickelson harbors a secret unspeakable shame arising from the blandness of her biography. Born to a loving family on Septa Prime who supported and nurtured her natural intelligence and curiosity, she graduated at the top of her class and immediately received an academy call-up upon graduation, where she excelled in all her studies, eventually settling on a logistical tactical specialist stream. When asked on her background, however, she usually lies and makes up a more twisted and dramatic backstory to fit with her fellow officers. That's amazing. Fairfax Torres, a genius bioengineer, became a threat to himself and others when a fungus he had discovered on Gamma Centauri began slowly subsuming his consciousness. Studying it over a period of weeks, his lab associates quickly observed his personality change and balked in horror as he began attempting to splice his own DNA with the fungus, an act squarely outside the realm of Federation laboratory best practices. However, they eventually realized the source of his psychosis and were able to separate him from the psychic fungus. He remembers the experience quite fondly. Stasis lock, ablative field, nano-restoration. Ooh, a nice, a nice heal everyone field. Irradiate, blood drive, drop isotopes, battle stims. You know what? I'd like you so far, Fairfax Torres. Okay, Cheyenne Gomez, sometimes called the hero of the Battle of the Dark Horse Nebula, where she performed a daring ram maneuver against the Slar battleship, or alternatively, the hero of the Battle of Erting's Field, where she also performed a daring ram maneuver against the malfunctioning collectors. Chien Gomez is infamous for perhaps overusing ramming maneuvers at every available opportunity. No officer has received more citations for potential vessel endangerment than her, though she has always succeeded in overturning them on appeal. Quick tune-up. Okay, quick tune-up is a self-heal, which I can't... repairs your own damage. Okay, fine. Quick tune-up. Supercharged Polarity. A taunting attack raises your ship's threat by 100 and damage resistance by 15. And repair drone overdrive is the healing thing. Drone takedown. Ghost Pepper Bomb, which is a poison attack. Blinded. Nano Meds, which is a single ally. It's a healer. It can heal other people on ground combat. That's actually good. What is stealth? Increases evasion by 25 and reduces strut by 25. Targeting assistance improves aim and damage for allies. Inspired. Not sure what inspired actually does. They're all really good, people. Actually, they're all really good. I'll take Alicia Mickelson because she's going to be wandering around a bit. So, scour officer candidates. That got more expensive, didn't it? Yeah, that was 50 before. Right, ship management. Gopher. Talisha is your officer, Gopher. It's not great, I'll be honest with you, it's not fantastic. But your job, Gopher, is to, start picking up fuel and stuff. So, send a fleet, create a new fleet. This is the Gopher fleet. Gopher Fleet G. No, just Gopher Fleet. Okay, Gopher. Is this the Gopher? That's all I want. Go pick up that. Good. Leave the system. At the same time, however, we need to head over there. Right? We need to head over these guys. So, send a fleet. We'll send a new fleet. Send Battle Fleet Alpha. Take 20 fuel to get there, but you go. Meanwhile, pause. Oh, we've been attacked by pirates. Okay. Hello, Corsair Mark 1. Corsair class ships are stolen Federation attack vessels modified, heavily modified. So spray and pray, we know what that does. Aggravated assault. Exploit sensors offline, but you haven't got a way of causing it. Okay, fine. So... fire at will. Fire at will! Now watch and witness! Witness! Excuse me. Oh, what can we do? Upload virus. Sensors offline. Hope for the miss. Hope for the miss. Spray and pray. A spray and pray with less aim? That's fantastic, because a spray and pray is usually 76 aim. That lowers it down to 46. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. Broadside salvo inflicts hull breach. Okay, so hang on, you're vulnerable to propulsion and engines down. You can exploit the engine down with a flak barrage. Yeah, we'll do that. Flak barrage. A lot of damage dealt. Hull airport explosives. You resisted that, unfortunately. Let's quicken up. It's old freehold. Bend space time. Quickened. Oh, it's a lie. Okay. Broadside salvo. Try to disable the ship. Ship disabled. Boom. And exploit the sensors offline to harass. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And let's finish you off with the portal cannon. How about that? Flawless. A flawless victory. At the same time, like Officer Promoted, Santiago Lector. What up, Santiago? What are you up? You can get a stasis lock, which inflicts a ship disable. A 80% shit disable, I need to take that. Like, that is too strong not to take. I need to take that. Okay. And at the same time, alright. Do you want to do, like... Do you want to do the circuit? Do the circuit. Send a fleet. Send the Gopher fleet. Boop. Leave the system. Send the fleet. Send the Gopher fleet. Okay, the Corsan are being troubled by a Corsan pirate that is reading their minds. They would appreciate if you hunted the pirate down. Alright. Precognition. Okay. It's extra damage, extra accuracy. Right, what are we going to work on? Okay, whoa, hold the phone, hold the phone, hold the phone, hold the phone. Arbiter, you are vulnerable to weapon systems destruction. You have resistance to sensors and sensors offline. You have energy... You're... Okay, fine. Spray and pray. And spray... Okay, fine. So definitely sensors offline. Definitely sensors offline. Just try to focus on some of that nonsense. Dimensional flashbang on this guy. I do like dimensional flashbang. Whoa! That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Okay. Let's focus on getting some kills then. You are vulnerable to propulsion and engines down nonsense. Disable you. Okay, right. Let's speed up you. Let's speed you up, like, really speedy, like... Snap, snappy, snap, snap. Snappy, 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 snappy. Let's start working on these guys. Ooh. Inflict engine down on that guy. And like the flak barrage. It's a lot of damage. Ooh, evaded. Okay. Cauterize the hull. Cauterize the hull. Then just harass the enemy, I think. Good. What was that? That was a... What was that? That was a energy field. Exploits vulnerable, but doesn't actually do anything else. Okay, right, you. Start sabotaging these guys. You are sabotaged. Broadside salvo. Hull breached. Psychic wave. Okay. Same time, we're gonna heal you up again. Right, you hull breached, right? Can you exploit a hull breach? Not quite. The exploit a vulnerable, but we'll just do we'll do a dimensional flashbang on you. And inflict exploits hull breach. Bam, a lot of damage taken, and your crew panicked, which is good. Salvage harpoon, so you're vulnerable. Exploit the vulnerable there. Vulnerable exploited. And... let's do a disable in this guy. Stays his luck. You resisted the disable? Curses. Engines down. Yeah. Flak barrage. I'll do it. Exploit the engines down for a lot of damage, actually. And you, we're gonna go for a crippling shot. Engines down. Energy field, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. We're gonna inflict crew panic on you as well. At which point we're gonna hit you with a repair drone overdrive on you, because you're like on low health. We can beat you with a dimensional flashbang. You do like less damage as well. Like, heal thyself? Avoid the damage. Sabotage. Critical hit as well. And the flak barrage can just exploit the damage. Regions down. And we can just finish you off, hopefully. Hull breach? No. Go for sensors offline. Less chance to aim if you spray and pray. And crippling shot. Fire at will. Bam, 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 bam. A lot of rewards. The Coruscant speaker ignores all your attempts to steer the conversation towards an alliance. Instead, he suggests you accept the inevitable destruction of your species and focus instead on writing an account of human history so that races of the future can learn from your mistakes. Out of sympathy, however, the Coruscant speaker submits... Okay, what? Incoming hypercast from the Coruscant speaker, sir. Excellently done, Terran. The killing of our erstwhile colleague was so slight it sent a collective tingle up the Coruscant populace. Quite pleasurable. Okay, a lot of cash, a lot of money. A lot of cash monies. Return home, I think. I just want to swing by. Do you want to swing? Is that a? What is that? Is that anything specific? Okay, you there? No, you're on the way, aren't you? You haven't got there yet. Okay. No, head home. You guys head home. Head home, head home, head home. Okay, transfer the materials to the fleet. Go pick up the crew. Transfer a crew to the fleet. Get the Gopher as well. Gopher's doing laps right now. Gopher, go pick that up. At which point you can just head home. Bam. Okay. Okay, so the Zlar Yanthu Union, the New Terran Federation, the Coruscant Consensus, and the Pirates. Okay, so what do we have here? Whoa, whoa. Hold the phones, guys. Hold the phones. Go to Starbase. Go to test. We want Tier 2. Okay, we need a lot of materials for Tier 2. Just be aware of that. Okay, do we want to start to be fair, these are so cheap that I kind of want to... Yeah, let's research these. They're so cheap, I want to research them and have a choice, you know? Achievement unlocked Savvy. Okay, ship construction, right? Okay, so... The Knight is that one. The Warder has more HP, not as fast, less damage. Has a disintegrate hull. Has a disable countermeasures, which inflicts vulnerable. And it has a repair drone single ally. That actually is the repairing ship, okay. Per combat 3, okay. The Disciple, the Acolyte's what we have. The Disciple has a Disruptor Beam that inflicts crew panic, a Incisor Beam that exploits weapons disruption, and an Adaptive Armor that heals... So it heals damage and then does an extra damage per turn, but also increases damage resistance. Okay. Then you have the Rogue there, which we have. Then the Marksman has a Bullseye, a single shot that does a lot of damage. A disabling strike, which inflicts weapons disruption. And a triple shot, which hits all enemies, take them all out at once. Which exploits vulnerable. I think this is definitely like higher damage, slower, more evadey. Okay, so what's this? That's the healer type. This is more like debuffer? Is it buff debuffy kind of? I don't know. It hits harder, definitely. It's slower, but less evasion. Okay. Interesting. Cool. Anyway, it was a nice progression this time around, and we now have Talisha, who's, to be fair, whose current job it is to basically do laps around the universe collecting resources. We need to get 1,800 to research ship's level 2. That is the general idea. Anyway, I will catch you guys next time, folks. See you then. Bye.